back to another video. It is your girl T. If you are new here and just clicking onto this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are a girly, you already know the vibes. What is up, my girlies? Welcome back. Today we are going to get right into episode 2 of my new series, Life of a Small Creator. So let's just recap and go back to episode 1, just kind of talk about that a little bit. So in episode 1, I shared with you guys some growth tips. I shared how to monitor your insights, so basically how to use your platforms of choice to your advantage. And I also shared how to build a community. If you haven't watched that video yet, click out of this video, go back, watch episode 1, and then make sure you come back to find out this week's tips. And I'm just going to go ahead and just basically kind of get right into it. Y'all, do y'all see this? Like, I don't know where this pimple came from because the clips I was filming before this, it wasn't there. So I don't even know. But I do want to say thank you, ladies, so much. I have a lot of new subscribers, and I'm so happy for you, ladies. You guys keep at the perfect time. I know you guys are going to love this series. So shout out to y'all. And if you have watched my last episode, thank you so much. Make sure you guys are leaving a comment, okay? So let's just get right into it. So of course, you know, I have my phone because this is where all my notes are. So yeah, so episode 2, we are going to be talking about finally seeing results, right? So I'm going to give you guys everything that I've done, all the tips and tricks to finally start seeing results. And what I mean by results is growth, right? Growth on my Instagram platform and of course here on YouTube. So my follower requests, what I done, how I've been consistent, and basically how I just started like bringing in those numbers. Like I just have been, honest to God, like I have been like zooming in on my content creations journey, and so far it's been a month since I started, so I'm gonna keep up and keep on this rhythm. So I do want to start off by saying that first and foremost, consistency is the key. So before you can apply any of these rules, or not even rules, but any of these tips, consistency is key, okay? So without consistency, these tips like really mean nothing. Honestly, you have to get up and you have to show up for yourself. So with that being said, basically what I wanted to talk about is how I gain my follower requests, how I gain my growth in a month's time frame, right? So I'm going to answer some clips, obviously, of some of my growth, and you'll see throughout the journey as we move forward, you'll see more. Y'all, so first we're going to talk about followers and how much I've grown in just a month, all right? Ladies, every win is a win, big or small, okay? What I did to get followers and what I did to get my engagement up is I started posting more, right? So back to consistency. I started showing up for myself and I started making sure that I post. Now, here's the thing that I learned about Instagram, and this is what works for me, right? So if you can go harder and do more, obviously go harder and do more. But basically, this is what I've done so far, and this is what has helped me to grow. So first and foremost, I started posting reels, right? I started posting reels, and I started posting quality reels. I started posting reels that you can engage with, something that you could take from it, right? Mainly, I have been posting a lot of fashion reels, and I've also been posting like my growth and like day in the life and things like that. So because I'm a lifestyle creator, I do fashion, I do lifestyle, I do it all. So pretty much I've just been posting a lot of reels that I feel that people can engage with, interact with, and take something from it, right? And every reel that I post, I always leave an opportunity for a poll where it can help with engagement. I leave an opportunity for questions. So the poll allows you to ask questions or get your audience to engage. So with every reel, I try to make sure that I incorporate that. Now, I will say that I post a reel, or try to post a reel, about 3 times a week. Obviously, if you could do more, do more. There's a lot of creators that are posting reels 3 times a day, okay? But for me right now, I feel like for the type of growth, the small growth that I have, that 3 reels a week have been working for me. Obviously, you know, if I could get some more out there, I would definitely do that. But so far, 3 has been working for me. So with those 3 reels, I also try to make sure that I post photos, right? So I want to use all of their features on Instagram. So I try to post at least a photo twice a week. And of course, those are quality shots, right? Shots that I've taken on my camera, but you can get the shots on your phone as well. But because I wanted to elevate and change up things, I use my Sony A7 IV camera, which I'll have everything linked in the description box below if you are interested in what I use to create content. So I started posting about 2 photos a week. Obviously, the more the better. But when it comes to the story feed, when it comes to the in feed, I think 2 is okay. And when it comes to my stories, I post about anywhere from 3 to 7 a day. This just kind of keeps you relevant and it keeps you at the top of the list. So it kind of just keeps your page relevant, right? Like, so you're seeing story posts for me throughout the day, so I'm constantly popping up at the top of your screen, and you could choose to click in and actually view my entire profile, or you could just continue to watch the story and click the story. Either way, if you hit like or anything like that, it still goes towards my views and my engagement. So that's definitely a tip that I would recommend, is to make sure that you're using all of the features on your platform. So with Instagram, you want to post a post, you want to post a story post, and you want to post those reels. Those reels have gave me like optimum growth. Like, most of my growth came from my reels, and you can see I'll insert some clips here, and you'll be able to see like most of my insights and engagement come from my reels. So reels are a really big thing. So I encourage you to start posting more reels. Okay, let's see. I also use trending audios. I try my best to use a trending audio. There is a section where you can go into the menu bar and you can go under the music and you can go to see trending, and it'll show you the top 10 trending songs, that trending audio that people are using. So you want to do this because Instagram is pushing those songs. So if it's top 10, Instagram is pushing those songs. So any content that you create using those songs already gonna push you up, right? No matter what it is that you create, that song is going to pull people to you. So always try to use an engaging song. You don't have to use it all the time, but they definitely help, right? I noticed that if I'm just doing a talking video, I have a lot less views than I do when I use the trending audio. So that has been a major key. I also want to recommend, if you can go live either once or twice a week, that would definitely help boost your engagement and your insights, because that helps with your views, right? And it, again, it allows people to be able to talk to you on a different level. Like, you could talk about what your niche revolves around, or you could just talk about any topic of the day, or you kind of feel the vibe with your community, and you kind of go from that. Because I normally be like, hey, I'm going to talk about this, and when I get on there, we be cutting up. So I have learned that lives also add into your engagement. So if you can, just try to incorporate that. That's what I have been doing, and this is how I've been able to see the growth. Yes, so I also, whenever I post a photo or anything, honestly, whenever I post anything, I dedicate at least 30 minutes from the time that I post to be able to engage with my followers. So any type of likes or comments, I'm there to respond and engage. And in that moment, while I am waiting out for the comments, I'm also liking and commenting on other people's things, right? So while you're hot right now, like, let's just think of it like, okay, I post a video, I'm hot right now. I post a story, I'm hot right now. I post a photo, I'm hot right now. So when you hot, that's when you want to go in, like people's stuff, comment on people's stuff, and be there for them. My comment sections have been through the roof. I have been having a lot more engagement when it comes to the girlies. Like the girlies, when I post an outfit or when I post a photo, they be cutting up. They be right there in the comment section. And I think the reason why they keep coming back is because I'm always showing love. I'm always responding. I try to leave nothing unread. If I can't get to it, I at least just like the comment, and I make sure that I go back to their page and interact with their stuff that they're posting as well. So now we just build a little community, and it's a little vibe, and it has been bringing my numbers all the way up, y'all, all the way up. All right, so this video is actually going to be pretty sweet and short. So Okay, so another tip and things that I have been doing is I have been showing other creators with a similar niche a lot of love. I have been going to their page, I have been leaving comments, I have been liking it, and the more that I like things that are in a similar niche to mine, the more the algorithm brings it to me, right? The more that I am in the algorithm, the more that they are in my algorithm. And then we're just like a whole lifestyle community, a whole beauty community, right? Like you can like things outside of your niche. Of course, support is support. So I'm always going to lean towards support. Like, don't be worried about the algorithm when you want to show support to somebody. But however, when you support those within your niche, it just kind of does something, right? Like it just kind of does something to the community that you're in. The same type of girls follow the same type of girls, right? And the same type of supporters follow the same type of creators, right? Because if I'm a fashion girly, I'm going to be following all the fashion girlies. So when I'm commenting on their stuff, everyone's seeing you around, right? You start to build a community. So that's going to be very important. That's one thing that I have noticed that has got me so much views. And it has gotten me the views from the right people. Like the people that I have been looking up to, the people who inspire me the most are now finding my page. They are now commenting back, liking stuff, and viewing my stories. And I'm just like, wow, because now I entered in their world, right? So that's a major key. And then like when it comes to YouTube, I have been growing on YouTube as well. And when it comes to YouTube, I have been posting a lot more shorts. So what I do is I repurpose my content. So if I have a reel on Instagram, either I'll just post the same thing on YouTube or I'll repurpose it and I'll add different wording. I may edit it differently and then I add different music. So I'm still trying to cater to the different communities that I have and what people like. And I'm repurposing that content. What I'm also learning is that whenever I'm posting a YouTube video, my long form content, I am now editing it into short form, and I'm allowing my following or my subscribers to see short clips of my new video, right? So that helps because sometimes like you may have like a part in your video that you really like or you really feel like would capture people to your video. You want to take the opportunity to use those scenes, create them in a way that is like engaging and fun, and like edit it in a way that you can use it in short form. And this is going to help reel people in, right? So let's just say you're a subscriber and you don't have your post notifications on, right? But you're on and you see short form come up and you're like, oh, okay, let me go ahead and look at that. And then now I'm going to click into her profile and I'm going to actually view the video. Why? Because that one clip that she posted for 60 seconds was just so engaging. It was so bomb, and it just got me interested. So now I want to go and watch the whole video. So I would definitely recommend repurposing your content, making that short form, making that long form content a little bit shorter. So I really want to encourage you ladies to get clips out of your long form content and kind of shorten it up and make it into short form content to really help get those viewers in. What I've learned, right? And this is really like, honestly, it comes from within. What I've learned is like to stop being scared. Stop being scared of filming in public. Stop being scared of coming and being on camera, even if you don't have no makeup on. And I've been doing this on purpose, right? I have been coming here barefaced because I really want to encourage you girls that it really doesn't take much to put together a video, right? Like it really doesn't take much to be able to come on here and show up for yourself. No one's expecting you to be in full glam all the time, right? But again, like I said in the last video, quality is everything. So you want to make sure that you have a nice background. You want to make sure you look decent, right? You don't want holes in your shirt. You don't want to be looking crazy, right? I don't think any of y'all are going to do that, but clearly, you know, you want to show up for yourself and you want to look good. But stop being afraid of filming content outside. So once I got my Sony A7 IV, It's huge, right? It's super huge and it's really heavy. And honestly, that kind of discouraged me a little bit with vlogging because it was really big and in your face. So I invested into the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is a lot smaller. No one even really hardly knows what it is or what it's doing, and they don't even know that you're recording most of the time. This has been a confident booster for me, y'all. Like, it has allowed me to film content back to back to back, and it has allowed me to be in public spaces without feeling like all eyes on me. You know what I mean? Like, I am so comfortable now. Like, you can put it anywhere and no one really even knows. Like, no one knows what it is, right? Like, the most you're gonna get is a look to say like, wow, what is that? But like, honestly, it has been so game changing, and I think that that's what kind of helped me to kind of get these videos out. Excuse me if my background is a little loud, because clearly they want to come pick up trash at 2:30 in the afternoon. So yeah, there's that. But y'all, stop being afraid of creating content. Like, just stop. Like, get over that phase, because before you could get any type of following or anything, you gotta put the content out. So I really encourage you ladies to like get out of that fear. If you are, get out of that. Like, get out of that, because the results are gonna make you so happy, and the results are gonna make you want to keep going, right? I kind of want to go back to the story post. When you're posting things in your stories, always try to add a clickable link, right? So if you're talking about fashion, make sure that you add the link to what you're wearing. If you're talking about makeup, make sure you add the link to what you're wearing. If you're doing home decor, any of that, always try to add something clickable, a link that people can utilize. That way they feel like they took something away. So if I watch your story and I seen this perfume that you bought and I'm able to click it, guess what? As someone who's an audience, I'm like, wow, like I just was able to go ahead and click something. And I noticed that when the girls do it to me, I don't even be looking for stuff. But just the other day, I was on my story post and somebody had some cute fluffy slippers there and they had a link, and I clicked it and I found out that the slippers were $10. Guess what? I ordered it. So always add a clickable link if you can. Okay, y'all, so I'm about to wrap this video up. I hope that what I have been doing has been motivating and inspiring. I do want to let you ladies know that it really does work. Like, consistency works, showing up works. I know it can seem like a lot at times, but you gotta put in the work. That's the only way that you're gonna see any type of results, right? You can take my tips, you can take anybody else's tips, but if you're not putting in the work and you're not showing up for yourself, you're not gonna be able to see the growth, right? And don't worry about the speed of the growth, right? Growth is growth, no matter if it happens in a day or in a month. Just make sure that you're keeping yourself relevant and you're always putting yourself out there so that you can experience the growth, okay? I really wanted to keep this video nice and short and simple for you girls so that I can get straight to the point. If you have any questions, please make sure that you comment down in the comment section below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if I forgot something, or if you feel like I need to say something or I missed something, make sure you add that. If you have any other tips for the girls, make sure you add that in the comment section as well. Thank you, ladies, of course, for always tuning in. And next week's episode is going to be about batching content and scheduling and planning my content. So I'm going to make sure that I have a very in-depth video for you guys on how I've been batching my content and how I've been planning everything out. So once again, ladies, I want to thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you ladies on next week's vlog. Bye.
Trust in me. I can, you said I can trust in you.